Well, we're back to Persona 3 Portable. We've got like social links and stuff to do now since we've pretty much finished everything else. Did we talk to... Did we go here last time? I think we did, yeah. We still have a little bit more to go with that to get the helm, but we're pretty close. Hey, are you on your way home? Do you have some time? I need someone to help me study. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spend time with Junpei because it's been a while since we've spent any time with him. Kokan High School Library. Man, I'm sorry. I just can't figure this homework out by myself. Let's see, any one of these. Ask me anything. Awesome, seriously, I don't even know what I don't know anymore. Junpei clutches his head. I've been avoiding math ever since I started going here. All this vector and trigonometric ratio. Good grief, stuff sounds like magic to me. Junpei looks fed up. All right, I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna overcome my fear of math. You're on fire! Just watch me get through this and help me out once in a while. Junpei dives into his homework with a great show of confidence. So the circle inside triangle ABC where AB equals AC is... Surprisingly, Junpei is actually taking his homework seriously. You helped Junpei as much as you could and waited for him to finish. If that's the case, then the answer is 40. Huh? Am I done? Woohoo! I did it! I got through all of it. Shh! Oh, sorry. Haha. You actually did it. I finally unleashed my true potential. You're my witness. Junpei seems happy. I was thinking about really trying hard for once. I always thought that stuff like math would never help me in the future, but I noticed that it might be important even if you never use it. It's like, how do I put it? What matters is how you put your time to use. I don't think I can start lecturing you on how to live your life or anything. I mean, there's nothing wrong with just doing what feels good in the moment. But in the end, it doesn't satisfy me and it bothers me even more. Yeah, I guess I've just got anxiety or something. But I think I figured it out recently. I haven't found anything yet, but I get the feeling that I will someday, as long as I'm with you and everyone else. I guess friends are important after all. I think I understand. Really? I thought that you were gonna start laughing at me. Junpei seems a little embarrassed. You're always doing your best all the time. It made me want to act like that. I mean, you study, you're in clubs, aren't you in the student council too? I think that's amazing. It's rare for Junpei to sincerely praise anyone like this. After hearing what he thinks about you, you feel closer to him. Still got a couple more levels for him before we max it out. So, hey, that guy over there, is he a friend of yours? Huh? He hid. You turn around, but there's no one there. He was looking your way. It looked like he was holding something. A camera. Junpei jumps to his feet. Oh, right. Somebody's been taking photos of me. I'm coming too. Huh? It's okay. You stay here. Oh, he got away. Well, I've seen his face, so it's okay. You just leave him to me. Make sure you get him good. Huh? Oh yeah, leave it to me. But violence isn't always the answer, Missy. Junpei shrugs. Anyway, let's go home. Sorry to keep you here so late. Try not to go home by yourself from now on, okay? You and Junpei return to the dorm together. Hi, buddy. What the hell was that? All right, so let's see here. We are on day 20. Let me make sure I got my notes here. So let's see. We have some people to... These everybody here, actually, I think. I performed... Oh, no, we already talked to you. I was worried about what would become of the team after it happened to Shinjiro, but it seems like everyone has recovered surprisingly well. We've already talked to you as well. Who else do we have to talk to? We'll talk to Ken in a moment. Fuka's really changed. She used to be so reserved, but now she's so outgoing. I'm sad that Natsuki-chan moved away, but no matter how far apart we are, we'll always be friends. So I'll be fine. Oop, my voice broke there. Sorry. You turned on the television. Casinos are popular vacation spots nowadays, but for the real casino experience, you have to go to Las Vegas in the USA. We'll now hear from our foreign correspondent on the Strip. Hello there. Hi, and welcome to Las Vegas, gambling capital of the world. I've been to Vegas so many times, and I don't like it there. I think if you really like casinos and gambling, you might like it there because, I mean, there's definitely a lot. There's a lot of shows and stuff. I think I saw Cirque du Soleil there once. I definitely seen like the medieval... What's the medieval experience where you get to see jousting and it's all inside and like you eat like by hand and stuff. Like that's all really cool. The problem is like most of the casinos, I think they're actually starting to switch, are smoke friendly, and I have breathing issues. So yeah. Could you come with me, please? Ken is looking up at you hopelessly. All right, so, or helplessly? Hopelessly. We want to spend the evening with Ken. This does not increase our social link with him, I don't think, but we want to do it anyway. Thank you very much. Ken seems relieved. Tatsumi Port Island, back alley. Ken asked you to come here with him. I'm sorry, I was too scared to come here by myself. Ken falls silent. Let's see. It's funny enough that I think any of these, I'm gonna say I'm with you on this. I think they are all the same though. Yes, thank you very much. Ken smiles sadly. It's hard to live, isn't it? Living is painful. Kotone-san. Ken begins to sob, but no tears fall from his eyes. You couldn't bring yourself to say anything to him. You waited until Ken calmed down, then you returned to the dorm together. Ken is obviously grieving not only the death of his mom, but also what happened to Shinjiro at this point. Your cell phone rang. Good morning, this is Theodore. 2 more have wandered into Tartarus. One of them appears to be your acquaintance. Please hurry your rescue. Goodbye now. I don't actually know who wandered in. Off the top of my head, the call ended. Good morning. Well, we're almost done. It feels like it went so fast. So many things happened, but I'm glad that I was able to become friends with everyone. What about you? I feel the same way. I'm glad to hear that. I will do my best until the very end. Class is ended for today. Okay, so really at this point, we're kind of open to do like whatever we want. Bebe is out here, so that's probably something that we could do. Let's see here. Obviously, neither Yukari nor Junpei were in the classroom. Yamagishi is not currently out here, so we can't do that one. I'm just giving you guys some options here real quick. Let's see. Temperance is obviously there. I don't think we have a Temperance persona. I don't know if Akihiko is out at the moment. We need to go to the faculty office hallway, by the way. He is not. So really, I think Temperance is probably the way we're gonna go. Let's head in here first, though. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Miss Terauchi, the Japanese teacher, is here muttering to herself. Odoroeta, how did it get so late already? My darling's not home today, and I'm so samishi. Maybe I should go to dinner with Miss Toriumi, that restaurant with the interesting game. What was it? A mahjong parlor? I hope I don't lose again, but I don't think I can win at all against Miss Toriumi. Konnichiwa, Kotone-san. How are you? Miss Toriumi isn't here. I was actually just looking for her myself. Say, Kotone-san, do you play mahjong? It's very omoshiroi. The technical terms in particular are so interesting. If I play too much, I can't get them out of my head for days. Mentan pin dora dora. Richi ipatsu chidoitsu tsumo. I've said that stuff even in my sleep. My poor darling hasn't slept very well as a result. Shall I teach you the other technical terms? I'm just repeating what Miss Toriumi taught me. Well, for beginners, there's only Richi. Then a few intermediate phases. I've got a reverse Dora. Looks like you're waiting for one tile, or you've got to have more than 2 Han. Oh, or advanced stuff. You have a hand, don't you? I have all the tiles you're waiting for, and Mangam Booyah! So far, I've only had chances to use the beginner's phrases, though. But Miss Toriumi is a very patient teacher. She'll tell me, you should throw this one away, or you won't get many points if you call that one, so I wouldn't. And I dropped that tile by accident, so you can't ron it. She's taught me so much, but I haven't been able to win a single match. You learn the technical terms for mahjong. Your academics has increased. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. You decide to give up for today. My brain hurts after literally all of that. Let's take a quick look. Let's make sure. I don't remember if I have a Temperance persona with me or not. It does not look like I do. So I will get one and I will meet you at the classroom hallway. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hang out with Bebe this evening. Kotone-sama, I've been waiting for you. All right, well, let's go ahead and hang out. Gekkoukan High School, home economics room. If I give my best effort, this will come out great. It seems Bebe is talking to himself while sewing. That sheet material has been transformed. Without your help, I would probably be back home already. But because of you, Kotone-sama, I was able to finish this kimono. Let's see, just a little more. Arigatos, thank you for your kind words. I can forget about my aches and pains now. Baby seems truly happy. By the way, to Kotone-sama, I have met many people in Nihon, but you are the best tomodachi I have here. If my aunt was still alive, I would tell her about the wonderful friend I have made, Subarashi. I'm sure my aunt would have liked you. You feel a strong emotion from Bebe. Your relationship is stronger now. Why does he have a fan? I don't know, that's just something that crossed my mind right about now. Yosh! Now I will put the final touches on this kimono. I am so tired that I think I see my aunt. This is the last part, I can't give up. Ready, set, go! You and Bebe worked on your own projects while cheering each other on. The scarf is finally complete. Obtained hand-knit scarf. You could give this to someone while on a date. Kotone-sama, the scarf is so beautiful. Subarashi, I can feel your warmth from it. Is that scarf a present for someone? Yorayamashi, I envy the guy who gets it. It is the greatest present. Yorayamashi, I shall return, that I promise. I promise that to you. So, I don't actually know what that means. Hang on, let me open Google Translate. Correct words. Envy is what he's saying. He's just envious. Interesting. You worked with Bebe for a long time and then decided to go back to the dorm. There is, like, this is another one of those social links where it seems like the character has some sort of feelings for the main character, because that's not a normal response from a friend. The number of lost has been increasing lately, but there's only one shadow left. Once we destroy him, it will be all over. We need to save this town. You're right. Gotcha. Let's put a smile on everyone's face. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here for this evening? Ooh, we've got free time. Nice. The next full moon is soon approaching. Let's be prepared. I want to be able to make a successful report to Shinjiro. So at this point, we do have a lot of free time because we don't have anybody to hang out with at night. I performed satisfactorily. Oh, you're still good. What about this? You turned on the television. Last night's increase in apathy syndrome victims hit the previously predicted mark. It was off by a few days, but the cultural anthropologist's prediction came true again. He has announced his intentions to continue his research on. The news continues. Next up, we have news regarding another rash of people reported as missing. College student Ryohei Nagatsugawa, 19, along with Meiko Ohashi. Oh no! Daughter of office worker Takahiro Ohashi. That's the little girl. Have both gone missing within a very short time frame. The police are desperately searching for leads and ask for the public's assistance with any information. There's a possibility that they may have wandered into Tartarus. You must go rescue them. Oh no, we lost the little girl! That's not great. Fuka's really changed since Natsuki left school, hasn't she? She was always so down. Girls' friendships are so weird. I don't know what to tell you. I did okay on my exams, not that I really care. Oh, I already talked to you about that, so let's go see where everybody else is. I don't think I'll do anything special if the dark hour disappears. I'll be sure to tell my mother and Shinjiro-san about it though. If it really does happen, I want to see what it's like to be an ordinary elementary school student. What will I do when the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I guess I'll try to sleep more. I don't get much sleep on the nights we go to Tartarus. Arf! You either, Koro-chan. But you sleep all day, Koromaru. He's just like sleeping all day. It's fine. Okay, well anyway. Oh, do you have anything to say? I'm getting shut out on this case of the Gekkoukan student. There weren't any eyewitnesses. All right, we talked to you about this. Since we really don't have anything to do, there's a couple things that you could do. I don't think we could work the cafe today. Oh yeah, we actually can work at the cafe tonight. That might be something that we could do. Other thing that you could do is if you go over to the arcade, you can play Lucky Fortune. Dr. Edgar's macabre fortune nearly came true. Your persona's magic has increased. It's getting late. So basically what that does is it does a random increase on a stat, the persona that you have equipped. It's up to you on whether or not you want to do that. Okay, everyone, listen up. Everyone knows what tofu is, right? It's a high-protein health food made of soybeans. Soy sauce is another food that's obviously made from soybeans. Now, katone. Natto comes from soybeans too, but how is it made? They are fermented. Right, natto is fermented, which is why it's sticky. It's a Japanese food, but even here, a handful of people can't stand the taste of it. You gave the correct answer. Your charm has increased. Okay, so before we hang out with Junpei, because we do need to work on his social link, I want to come out here and go to the faculty office yet again. Mr. Ono is in the faculty office. Ah, Katone, I've been waiting for you. Okay, not really. I looked and looked, but there's nothing at my house that's not related to Masamune. This didn't belong to Masamune personally, but it still has ties to him, so... Do you really need this? Maybe you've reconsidered? Not that I'm reluctant at all to give it to you, you understand? So I'll give it to you, but you'll take good care of it, right? It'll become a family heirloom, right? Obtained Kanetsugu's helm. Okay, there we go. You must be proud, Katone. You've got a family heirloom now. Yeah, I guess this is how it should be. Well, I've still got a few of those left at home. This is the second time I've given my helm to a student after all. That Bebe, do you know him? He's an exchange student in my class. Back in the spring when he first came here, he admired it so much that I let him have it. It does my heart good to see men with the samurai spirit, even those from a foreign country. It must be because the lives of the Sengoku generals still shine brightly across history. Masamune Date, for example. The amazing thing about him is that you enjoyed the stories about Masamune again. You feel that your knowledge of history has deepened. Your academics has increased. You obtained a helm from Mr. Ono. Yay! Oh my goodness. Oh no, we're going to deliver that right now. Here, take this helm. I see, so this is it. The helm from the ancient Sengoku era. The heft, the feeling of it, the character love on the brow. In other words, the act of wearing it proves the love one has for one's own head. I see that this helm embodies a sense of love and respect for the wearer's skull. It's very interesting. Why don't you take the helm with you? I'm not sure I can profess such a deep love for my own cranium. Please take this as your reward. And we get knee-high made. I don't remember what that is off the top of my head. Is that equipment? It is. It's a maid outfit for the female main character, and holy crap, look at that defense. We're gonna equip that, but I sure feel awkward wearing that. The other thing I want to do is go get a new card from Naganaki Shrine, so I will do that. I think all this is the same. Alright, well we've gone ahead and gotten the card we wanted, so let's head to Polonia Mall. No, we're gonna head back to school. Where am I going? And we're gonna head back to our classroom because we want to hang out with Junpei. Naganaki Shrine. When you look closely, you can see a bruise under Junpei's eye. Did you notice? Don't stare at it so much. It's just a punch. Did you get in a fight? Well, who cares? Don't bother asking, okay? It's really lame. I don't want to say it. Junpei scratches his head. Well, in any case, I don't think there's going to be any more photos of you going around. Thank you. Huh? Oh, Junpei's face is bright red. I think this is my first time. First time for what? I thought that if I laughed my way out of everything, I'd never be in trouble. That's why I try to avoid having to be serious whenever I can. You know how those times when everyone sits around and talks seriously? I really don't like those, so I'll goof around. I thought I could breeze my way through things and try to be fun. It's so much easier than having to do stuff like understanding other people. But after meeting you and the others, I've changed a little. Not everything about everyone's cool, right? Everybody has parts of them that are cool or lame, but they're all doing what's best for themselves. After seeing you all like that, I think I got scared. There's no way you can understand each other unless you say what you think. Staying quiet and trying to act cool won't tell anybody anything. Seeing someone way smaller than me put everything they have into something, it made me ashamed of myself. I've never tried my hardest in anything. I don't take anything seriously. That's why I never gain anything and why I'm never happy. I realize that I'm not living my life at all. Junpei. What's with that face? I can be serious sometimes too, right? Junpei laughs. When I got back those pictures of you, it crossed my mind. In the end, I just wanted you to trust in me. Like, if someone like you could trust me, then I might be worth something. But trying to get you to rely on me to solve this is just wrong. You're an important friend of mine, after all. Junpei laughs, embarrassed. You sense that Junpei trusts you. It sucks that this place doesn't have any swings. Don't you sometimes just get the urge to swing once in a while? I used to ride swings a lot when I was a kid. I could get close to the sky and think that I could go somewhere else. Somewhere that isn't here. That's what I'd think about when I was on a swing. Let's ride on one together sometime. You know how to get two people on a swing, right? One stands, the other sits. You and Junpei spend some time talking about all kinds of things. Okay, let's see. Who all do we get to talk to? Oh, this guy's here. Well, your exams are over now, so we should focus on the task at hand. Only one shadow remains. This will be the final battle. The fate of this town rests in your hands. I believe in you. Good luck. Wow, that's... Thanks, I guess? When cornered, an enemy will fight at its fiercest. This is a basic premise of warfare. Only one shadow remains. I am sure that this will be the toughest battle of all. Please make sure you are prepared for it. My training is going awesome. I feel like I've awakened something inside of me. When I train, I pretend someone's watching me. That seems to get me motivated. Interesting. Iwatore Station strip mall overrun with apathy syndrome victims. Now back to the studio for more news. Okay, so today... Okay, this is gonna be the first... We're gonna... let's just go. Let's just do this. I don't even know what to say here except for I feel awkward. I'm looking at my notes. You remember that Ken said he liked omelets and rice? He would be happy if he made some for him here instead of going out. He decided to make a dish of omelet and fried rice that Ken likes. Thanks to your time in the cooking club, it came out rather well. Huh? Is this for me? Kotone-san. Oh, thanks for the food. Ken begins eating vigorously. Yep, it's delicious. Munch munch. It's really good. As Ken happily tears into the food, he gets ketchup all over his face. Seeing how happy you've made him makes up for the effort. Thank you very much, Kotone-san. Munch. You feel that you've gotten even closer to Ken. Phew, I'm full. After finishing the dish, Ken finally relaxes. He suddenly falls silent though. Do you cook for other people like this too? Like your boyfriend? Do you have one? Oh, well, I saw on TV that all high school girls have a boyfriend, so we're actually not dating anyone at this point. I mean, unless you count Shinji. I was wondering if you had one too, Kotone-san. It's that if you did have one, I don't think I'd like that. What am I saying? A kid like me shouldn't be butting into personal stuff like that. So if you want to go the romantic route, I have a headache on this one. I'm gonna say, you want to say, unfortunately, I don't have one. Is that so? I see. Oh, then, is there anyone you do like? The second lovers, I had to double check here, but you want to say, if you want to hit the romance, you want to say he's right in front of me. Huh? Ken looks around, but I'm the only one here. Huh? Don't tease me just because you think I'm a kid. Ken gets angry and turns bright red. If I said that I liked you, would that bother you? You want to say, not at all. This is all for the romance options. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked you something so weird. Oh, thank you for the food. It was delicious. You quietly chatted with Ken until late into the evening. So, I've said this before. So he's like 10, 11, but there is a part of me that feels like this is going the fruits basket way of one of the characters that ultimately says, I think I fell for, I think I thought I loved you, but I was really looking for something else. I feel it's the same with Ken, but that's just a personal thing. I don't know. Just go with that. Let's begin class. Ni Tetragrammaton? We've covered the times of magical growth, and now we've just about reached the modern age. Every art or science branches off into sub-studies as it progresses. Magic, too, was subdivided around the 18th century. Some people preached about morals, some focused on communicating with spirits, and so on. There was even a man who founded modern psychology through his research on hypnosis. This, too, is magic, the ability to see into the human mind. As a result of the flourishing magical research, witch hunts became more common. To avoid this, magic began to progress in secret societies. I'm sure many of you have heard the names of these societies. I don't actually know, Rosicrucian Order, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Golden Dawn. Many of these societies are still with us today. The forefathers of modern magic are too numerous to count. For instance, there's, I don't even know who this is, Eliphas Levi, the man who attempted to combine modern and ancient systems of magic. Who is that? His literature, which took a scientific approach, is still published today. Madame Blavatsky was the biggest magician of the 19th century and a renowned theosophist. Do we have to be doing this today, game? Many magical societies have stemmed from the Theosophical Society that she founded. Mesmer opened the path to psychology in his studies on life energy. Rudolf Steiner helped spread the knowledge of anthroposophy. There was Aleister Crowley, of course, the 20th century Grand Magician, and Gurdjieff, a mystic who taught his many students the fourth way. All of them had incredible stores of knowledge. Are you all listening? You're not frozen with fear, I trust. Ehehe. I'll test you to see how well you've been paying attention. Get it wrong and your zodiac sign will change. I don't even know how that's possible. Who to choose? Katone, I ask thee. Who was the founder of Theosophy, which gave rise to many magical studies? It's Madame Blavatsky? I don't know. Very good. Remember to be purified on your unlucky years. Now then, the magical arts progressed even further with practical use. With the knowledge spread by the people we've discussed today, you gave the correct answer. Good lord, this dude, the lectures. Class is ended for today. I do need to go back and get more Persona, by the way. Sorry, I was thinking. I was considering what I might learn by attending school, but that is irrelevant. Is it though? Okay, so we actually want to go over to the laboratory hallway because I think that is where Akihiko is. Hey buddy, spend time with him. Naganaki Shrine. You wandered here with Akihiko, who seems rather quiet today. Thanks for coming out today. You want to say I'm happy to be with you. I see. Why are you so... Akihiko seems to be at a loss. Akihiko looks down at the ground. If you don't mind, can I talk to you about something? I think you want to say... I think you can say anything here. I'm going to say I don't mind at all. I haven't been able to get it all arranged in my own head, though. Akihiko slowly begins speaking. I've told you a little before about Miki, my younger sister who I couldn't save. Was the only person she had. There weren't any kids around her age at the orphanage, so she didn't have any friends. She'd always tag along after me and call me Big Bro all the time. Akihiko bites down on his lip. Why did she have to die? She was so small, she never knew her parents' faces or had good food to eat or got to have any toys. She had nothing. Isn't there some saying, like, about how being alive is a kind of sin? Akihiko's lips are trembling. You wanna say that's not true. Kotone. Akihiko's voice is trembling. She's dead and gone. I understand that and I've accepted it, but I can't do anything about the anger and sadness that I feel. I have to live with that for the rest of my life. Here's what I wanted to tell you. I thought I wanted you to help me bear that burden. I know that it's terrible of me to ask this of you. I'm sorry. Akihiko hides his face from you in his pain. Why did he tell you about this? You sense Akihiko's faint affection towards you. Probably because, I mean, that's kind of rough to put on a kid. That's essentially what he was. He might be a high schooler now, but he wasn't previously. I might be seeing Miki in you. But if that's not what it is, then these feelings I have... Why don't we start heading back home? We should get back. You and Akihiko return to the dorm together.
Oh, hey!
Sup? The lost are increasing, huh? That makes me think that a shadow is coming. But this will be the last one, right? So let's do our best. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll down on my notes here, cause goodness. So we have, at this point, we have a lot of free time. So again, tonight is free time. The internet isn't just for information anymore. It's become an important tool for communication. And spam. So much spam. Every day, all around the world, people are making new friends and keeping in touch with old ones. Please remember that the next time you go online. Currently online. Hi, guys. How are you doing? You turned on the television. We'd like to apologize for the last report saying apathy syndrome victims had overrun the mall. In light of the high number of viewer complaints, the reporter responsible has been suspended. Yeah, that's kind of not a great thing to say, by the way. Is it just me, or is Akihiko-san different now? I agree. Instead of getting all depressed when Shinjiro was in critical condition, Akihiko-senpai got stronger. Shinjiro-san was amazing, but so is Akihiko-san now. I can't wait until I can see them fight together again. Let's see. I received a compliment from Akutsuki-san the other day. He told me I was doing well for an elementary school student. That made me really happy. So we really don't have anything to do this evening. If you head out to town, we don't have any more like social links to do tonight. I don't think we can't work on any of these places. I don't think they've closed for today. I don't think we can work at the karaoke. That's not where I wanted to go. No, I love it. That was like, just have it. So our courage can't get any higher. So what I would do, if you're like me, who's maxed out all of your stuff, stay at the dorm. Obviously we don't have any social links that can be increased tonight. Head up to your room and just get some sleep. Gakukan High School Student Council Room. Yukari is working alone at a desk.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare for you to be here. Is it for archery club?
Yes, the teacher asked for a report.
I see. Then you must be busy.
Not really. At least not compared to you. I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
Senpai, why did you decide to fight?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
I see. Well, in my case, I don't really have a reason anymore, if I'm being honest. I know the whole story about my father now. But I was thinking maybe I could erase the mistakes he left behind. I guess I should have thought about this earlier, huh? Why didn't I question myself sooner?
What's done is done.
But it seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. In the end, defeating the shadows is all that really matters, isn't it?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure. It'll all be over after the next full moon, but I'll probably still be trying to figure it out.
Maybe so. But at least then we'll be able to return to a normal school life. The student council members will be here soon. If you want to talk later, let me know.
No, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Interesting. Class is ended for today. Was that Yucatan who just came out of that room? I wonder why she was in there. Seems like she's having a bad day. I would agree with that. I don't think there's really much going on here. We could hang out with Fuka, but I actually want to head into town. I want to go to the Naganaki Shrine, and I actually just want to draw a fortune. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and pull for friends. We're going to pull for Ken. So let's see what we get here. Let's see, closer to Ken, today's luck is fair. Money may also be in your future. You found 1,000 yen. Woohoo!
Hello.
Hi. Nothing else, huh? You turned on the television. Every channel is showing news related to apathy syndrome. I think, ooh, let's spend the evening with Koromaru. Can we just chill? I think we can go for a walk. That'd be great. Otherwise, I was just gonna sleep. We don't have any social links for tonight, so woof, woof, woof. Koromaru is frolicking happily. Koromaru picks something up. Obtained a Balm of Life. Nice. You decide to go back to the dorm with Koromaru. So at this point, for nights that are free time, I was like, we have a lot of free time. I keep saying that. You just kind of do whatever you feel like. You can hang out with Koromaru. You could draw to work if it's on one of the days. Okay, so Akihiko wants to go out for a date. And I do actually want to do that. So let's go ahead and accept the offer. Iwatore Strip Mall, Beef Bowl Shop. Isn't getting beef bowls on your days off great? I prefer this than going to a cafe. Akihiko is laughing. The only other restaurants I know of are fast food places and ramen. Though that's nothing to brag about when I keep telling people how important their health is. Akihiko is shrugging. Maybe I'd be different if I could cook like Shinji. Seriously, I wish he had taught me a few recipes. Oh, but come to think of it, he did teach me one. A delicious way of eating cup ramen. Do you know what you're supposed to do? You want to put an egg in. That's definitely one way. But there's a way to make it taste even better. Listen to this. You heat up sesame oil and put it in. Look at that look. That's all there is to it. You can't put the oil in while it's still cold. Shinji'd get angry if you did that. Though I really don't think it makes that much of a difference. Akihiko is laughing and having fun. Today your relationship has grown stronger. You recall that you have something you can give as a present. Okay, we're gonna give a present and we're gonna give a handmade sweets and we're gonna give him sweet fries. For me, what is it? How'd you know I like this? Delicious, man, that flavor. I used to love these when I was a kid. Thanks. Akihiko seems to really love the present. It's starting to get dark out. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Greetings.
Hi! The full moon will be here soon. I'm prepared to go to Tartarus at any time. Arf arf. Koromaru seems to be ready as well. And we most definitely will be going pretty soon here. On the next episode of Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, episode 36, Ant Guy, the Walking Appetite. Did Hawk sneak a peek into the female baths? How dare you? And now the news. Apathy syndrome continues to spread, causing some panic. Everyone's anxiety over Shinjiro-san's departure has subsided. Everyone seems to be cherishing their lives much more than they did before. Shinjiro-san's departure seems to have helped everyone grow and mature. I mean, probably. This may sound like a strange question, but I have to ask it. Am I being helpful? Yes? Great. I want my mom and Chijiro-san to be proud of me. As you know, the next operation will be our last. Are you feeling nervous? Yeah. I understand. The tension grows stronger by day. Oh, we already learned about the internet from you. There are 2 ways to prepare for battle. The first way is to get all stressed out thinking about it. The second way is to turn your nervousness into energy for training. The more you train, the stronger you get. The stronger you are, the better your chances of winning. We do need to go into Tartarus, like, pretty soon. This might sound weird, but I just gotta ask. Will my time as a superhero end when we're done fighting? I'm afraid so. That's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me. It won't change the bond I have with Chidori. I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts. So you're saying we're like heroes? Of course, we're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if the next mission goes well, we'll be undefeated. Now do you see my point? Well, I never really thought of it that way, but I see your point. I guess we better make sure we win the next battle. Nice. All right, well, we're gonna head down to the lounge and save because we've been going for a while this time. We do have, let me just scroll down. We have like a bunch of social links and stuff coming up. We're gonna be going into Tartarus pretty soon. And let's see. Full Moon event takes place on the 3rd of November, which I think you can check the calendar in your room to see that. So we have a lot to do that. Like, that's gonna be a crazy amount of stuff, but we're gonna get to Tartarus next time. That's gonna be the big thing. So I will see you guys then.